Well, welcome back. Part 2 of the LSA, Tikka LSA 55 build. Decided to go ahead and refurbish the stock. A couple of things I mentioned in my last video, which was slightly incorrect. This is actually a factory issue LSA stock, and the shims and stuff that were in the back here were original. As you can see there, she's now been bedded. I used some aluminum compound, Defcon compound. The steel block, recoil block is in there. But between that and underneath is a steel bushing. You can just see it there. And there's a steel bushing in the back here as well. So it just locks down tight now and everything's perfect. First inch of the barrel, this is pretty normal for what I do. And we've given it a good sanding and cleaning and stain, and we've recut the checkering. Well, I've recut the checkering. She come up nice. Looks good. Some new swivels in, front and back. So to fill the grain. Somebody had tried to refinish it previously. I might have mentioned it before, but with the checkering, I've actually done a double line border on the checkering, which sort of makes it look a bit better. And a true oil finish with a nice walnut stain to darken the wood up a bit. I'm quite happy with it. There was quite a bit of damage in some of that checkering when I really got down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, so it is what it is. It looks good. So yes, anyway, bedding is nice and tight. Again, with my normal bedding, I can push it in and it locks in. You can turn the stock upside down and it stays there. So the bedding is real tight. Barrel is 100% free floating all the way, apart from that first inch of the barrel. And of course bedded down the back there too, so that all locks in squarely and tightly. Now, barrel. One of the things I found when I went and did the previous, fitted him up with the scope base, just a Nico Sterling I had lying around. I've got literally a millimetre of clearance. Not much, but you can just see that clearance through there. And obviously you take the cap off, you get a bit more clearance in there. You can see that clearance. So I've got enough clearance in the barrel just for what I want to keep it down low. So it's a 4 to 16 Hawk. Not the best quality scopes, but it'll do for the job for this thing. Now I gave the bore a good clean and I can't find anything wrong with the bore. It's really good nick. But when I took it out and checked the headspace, all my brass, which, where'd I put that? In my room of chaos. There we are. I've annealed all the brass and sized it and trimmed it. There's one in there that's been that separate plastic bag at the top there that's been fired. After full length sizing the brass, I only had 5 thousandths of an inch increase in headspace, which I found to be quite good. So it's on tolerance there. But have a look at this. Right, you can see where I've stamped it 17 rim, right? In line with the what do you call it? The I'm having a mental fade. The serial number. But look where it was. That's the original one. Now I've tightened this barrel up to where it should be. This barrel was actually loose in the action and not tightened up properly. So when it's tightened up properly, we've gone practically probably another 1/8 of a turn. So yeah, that doesn't help with accuracy either. So now it's all good and dusted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this and I'm going to put it together and then give you guys a look at the finished product. Alright guys, here we go, all back together. She's looking quite good, I think, how it's come up. She looks nice. Come together nicely. And one of the annoying things with the Tikka M55 LSA 55 is that rear screw there, because you can't really get at it when your scope's in. But if you've got a 90-degree angled screwdriver, you'll be able to do it no worries at all. Get in there and tighten it up properly. It's the only downside. The other thing is to replace it with a cap head Allen key. If you want to, then you get an Allen key in there, no worries. And the last one I built, that's what I did, front and back. But anyway, next thing is to load up some 25 grain pills and some benchmark BM2, benchmark 2, and just see what groups we can get out of it. If the group's okay. Originally I bought this because I wanted a 221 fireball project, and this will lend itself very well to that. And I've got a barrel to go into it as well. But if not, if this doesn't shoot still, or I can't see why not, but next time I'll post up some groups and just see what our grouping's like. All looks nice and good in there. Got a sticker material on there, but got a very nice crisp pull on the scope. Oh, sorry, on the trigger. Very light, single stage. Yeah, beautiful. I'm happy with that. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll post up some groups with it later. Cheers.